Welcome to Crawford-Clark Close-Up at Christmas 2019. In the run-up to this Christmas on the channel, we'll be bringing you reviews of 5 more top Christmas movies. On the way, we'll be looking back at both versions of Miracle on 34th Street, the modern retelling of A Christmas Carol, and The Polar Express. First up though, we're going back to 2006 with director Nancy "What Women Want" Meyers' heartwarming festive flick The Holiday. Featuring a who's who of actors at the time, The Holiday sees 2 lonely women's lives intertwining as they swap homes for the Christmas break and end up in relationships respectively. Yes, it sounds ridiculously corny, and somehow it works. Perhaps it's the calibre of acting and the chemistry between the 4 leads, Jude Law, Jack Black, Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz, that sell the soppiness. Winslet's Iris is fed up with her single London life, hankering for years after a man she knows she shouldn't pursue, and Diaz's LA-based Amanda has just dumped her cheating boyfriend, and both happen to be online on a home exchange website at the exact same time and decide to make the exchange the next day. Diaz meets Jude Law's Graham when he stumbles back to Iris's cottage after a drunken night at the pub, and they're immediately smitten for one another. And Winslet arrives in LA and befriends hopeless romantic Miles, played by Jack Black, who discovers his girlfriend also cheated on him. With the plot out of the way, including its many contrivances, there are some delightful moments in The Holiday that drag it up from being a festive turkey. Some of the best acting in the film comes from Jude Law's cutie screen daughters, Sophie and Olivia, thankful for female company when Diaz's Amanda knocks on their door, and the chemistry between Winslet and Black seems to come surprisingly naturally. Jack Black gives one of his most engaging performances, as do the majority of the cast, though Diaz could be marked down for her overacting. I remember being an impressionable teenager when the movie was first released, not knowing what career I craved, where my life was going, and The Holiday spoke to me, with Miles writing and recording music and Amanda working in the cutting of movie trailers. For a film and music fan, I wondered what could be better. In that respect, I was won over already by the film. In hindsight, my original opinions of the film were a little exaggerated. The film hasn't aged particularly well over the last 13 years. The sentiment becomes a little overpowering, and the story is as straightforward as it comes. But there's something entertaining about this addition to the Christmas movies canon. The late Eli Wallach is another wonderful and surprising addition to proceedings as Arthur Abbott, a long-since retired screenwriter from the golden age of Hollywood, whose smile carries through the picture, and he and Winslet sparkle whenever they share the screen together. Hans Zimmer offers a soft and playful score for the film, and there's a great soundtrack including Aretha Franklin's You Send Me that wraps up the happy ending with a bow rather nicely as all our principals celebrate New Year back in the UK. Yes, it's predictable, yes, some of the dialogue can be wince-inducing, but if you're looking for a solid couple of hours of escapist, festive fun, look no further. From Crawford-Clark Close-Up.
Take a chance on me.
Sorry. What are your thoughts on The Holiday? Is it one you have on your Christmas viewing list each year, or do you consider it a turkey? Let us know your comments, good or bad, below, and let us know what you thought of our review of the film. Come and find Crawford-Clark Close-Up on Facebook and Twitter, and you can drop us an email with suggestions for future reviews on the channel as we enter another year to crawfordclarkcloseup@gmail.com. We continue as we mean to go on this festive season with our next review of the 1947 original and 1994 update of Miracle on 34th Street. Check back here very soon for that. Thanks for watching, and until next time, that's a wrap.